guys, welcome. I'm bringing you a reading for Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. It is a general reading for the collective, so it may not resonate for everyone. Just take what speaks to you, leave the rest, and if it's not your reading this time, check back. Maybe it will be next time. So we're kind of at the peak of the eclipse right now, the eclipse season between the full moon lunar eclipse and the upcoming new moon solar eclipse. We're right at the midway point. This time next week, we will be in the new moon in Sagittarius with solar eclipse energy. So be preparing your intentions or your new moon wishes now. I did pull from all moon decks for the second half of November for all signs. So here's what you got. From Moonology, you got take time to breathe out, the disseminating moon, which is perfect because the intensity of the full moon is past, it's behind you, it's time to exhale, kind of shake it off, regroup, learn from your experiences before you blindly forge ahead, right? And with that new moon in Sagittarius, there is that tendency to just act on impulse. That's why you want to be planning your intentions now. Reflect on how you might do things differently next time is another message of this card. From Queen of the Moon Oracle, you got the Patience. Green Corn Moon Patience, card 36. 3 and 6 is 9, which suggests you're wrapping things up here. So enjoy the journey, right? Not just the final destination. And I love her little red balloon, right? She's kind of hopeful there, ready to party. But you need to avoid the need for instant gratification, slow down, take your time, which is all in your realm. So that's pretty easy for you, Capricorn. Things are happening for you. You just can't see it. And then the last card from Moonology Manifestation, which is the new deck, is the last quarter moon in Taurus. Be proud of yourself. So this is, I like that it's another earth energy moon to reflect on, to meditate on, even to journal about, right? Because Capricorn, you don't always give yourself credit. Not always quick to pat yourself on the back. This card tells you it's time to be proud of yourself, to see how far you've come. Don't compare yourself to others, right? Perfection is an illusion. So it's not a race. You're not in competition with anybody else but yourself. Be your authentic self, as that is enough. This card also lets you know that the best time for manifesting for you is either when the moon is in Taurus. It can be any moon, which happens, once a month. The moon moves through each sign, or on a Friday, which is Venus's day, and Venus rules Taurus. So Friday or when moon is in Taurus. Okay, so let's see what's going on in your connection. We'll jump into tarot. If you're new to the channel, welcome. I hope if you enjoy the reading, you will consider joining us here by subscribing. I am asking for the subscriptions. I'm so close to 45,000 subscribers. Would love to hit that by the new year. Help a girl out. And if you are returning to the channel, Capricorn, or as a cross-watcher, thank you so much. I really do appreciate it. More than I can say. See, we're connecting. You show up in your own reading, present energy, Capricorn. There you are. Very interesting. Let's see what challenge you're dealing with. Okay, so I'm feeling as if on some level, you're really focused here. You're having a hard time letting go of some perceived deception or betrayal. It can also be self-deception, so we'll have to look at it. But this is really a challenge. Underneath, perfect. Underneath, transformation, but also the death card is about, dying to self a little bit so some new part of you can be born into the present reality. And I do feel like that's what's happening here. You may be struggling to let go of a betrayal, of something that went very, very wrong, that was not fair to you, that was very low vibe. And, hey, own it. If it's in reverse, it could be that you're preparing to transform on some level yourself. So that's not a bad energy. What have you learned in the past that you're bringing forward into the present? Looking at the bigger picture, right? There is a little bit of surrender here, kind of giving over and waiting for the enlightenment. You can see the nimbus around his head. It's the Hanged Man gives you an opportunity to examine from the 30,000-foot view and to see the situation from all vantage points, from all perspectives. So at least you have that wisdom going for you. What's crowning you here is the healing card. This came out in the morning musing as well, so I know that it's important. This is what will serve you well going forward, Capricorn, is reflection. What was I saying earlier? Meditation, journaling, whatever it is that helps you get very centered and still so you can hear the small, quiet voice inside and what it tells you you need to heal from this very difficult situation. Going forward, divine masculine energy and the Emperor. Could be you, could be your divine counterpart, depending on if you're here as a cross watcher. But I'm feeling as if there's going to be a shift, right? We're going to have to do some healing around the divine masculine energy, one way or another. Spirit's giving you all the clarity you need. An aha moment, or perhaps a big truth being revealed. The energy surrounds you you're unaware of. The Hierophant. So it could be shifting beliefs. It could be around the energy of commitment, especially conventional committed relationship. That is Taurus. In your hopes and or fears. 6 of Wands. That's kind of that win-win outcome, making peace, reconciling differences. So that comes through, and it's also a victory card. So it's coming through like you want to overcome this. This is a triumphant homecoming as well. And the potential outcome going forward, where it's likely headed if it continues on this course, maybe just improved boundaries. The 4 of Pentacles, there's something that someone doesn't want to let go of, but at the same time, they've got their line in the sand, right? There's only so much intrusion that a person can take before they shield their heart. So there is a little bit of that energy peeking in the future. So, Sun on the bottom. Let's see what's going on with the Devil and the 7 of Swords. Present energy and the challenge. Excuse me. So, there could be a karmic partner in the mix. I'll just say that. Doesn't have to be. I feel there's a lot of emotional overwhelm and a lot of emotional baggage that has not yet been dealt with. And that's why we have the Knight of Swords. There's a need here, Capricorn, to clear the air. To speak truth to power, but there's a fuzzy energy around it because there's a lot of mixed emotions that it's difficult to kind of break through when you've got all that to sort through. So that's why I'm glad the healing card is what's crowning you, because that's where you're going to get your strength to manifest what it is you want to manifest. The Queen of Wands underneath could be your own energy, just sort of summoning up that that sense of self-empowerment, but it could also represent a karmic partner because we do have the Devil with the 7 of Swords. So if that speaks to you, then that's part of your storyline. Otherwise, I'm not giving you any new information here. The Death card. Yeah, you're ready to leave behind. Wow. So there's been a lot of conflict with this divine masculine energy. And that's what you're ready to let go of. There's been some conflict. Seeing things clearly, getting this, I mean, this part of the reading is what's going on in your unconscious realm, right? Things that you're not really consciously focused on, but you're working out within your psyche. And Spirit's saying, wait a minute, we're sending you the sign, we're sending you the clarity. And I feel like on some level, you're starting to get it. You're seeing things clearly, like this can't stand anymore. Can't live with this conflict. That's what needs to kind of die off. So I'm getting a confirmation for you here with regard to the fact that that information is coming through. You just may not be very aware of it consciously. So give that a think, Capricorn, because there's already a sign that you may have an inkling, like a, not really an epiphany, but insight as to what's really going on and what really needs to go. Hanged Man in the past. Yeah, I'm feeling third party here, super strong. I could be wrong. There could have been an attempt at reconciliation that did not go well, and someone walked away. right? Leaving behind the drama. I'm feeling a lot of drama here. And what you did, which I really commend you for, right? Be proud of yourself, is you kind of pulled back, looked at the whole situation before taking any impulsive action, which is good, because this looks like a hot mess here. And that's why we've got the your own sign here, your own card, the Devil and the Seven of Swords. Something was not kosher. Something wasn't cool. There was definitely low vibration energy, and you kind of summed it up and said, yeah, I'm out. I feel as if you either walked away or you on some level instinctively knew when everything blew up that this was not for you, that there was just a little bit more drama than you wanted to engage in. So you may have removed yourself. Here you're still healing around it, but also it's an opportunity for reflection. Queen of Cups, Temperance, with an open heart, and wow. Page of Swords underneath. Almost as if you're searching for more clarity, right? Little detective work here. You know, what's really going on behind the scenes? I feel as if you're staying with an open heart, Queen of Cups, but it feels almost a little bit more empathic. Being open to allowing yourself to move through all the emotions. We do have the Seven of Cups here, and to do healing around it, and to have the wisdom of patience, to know that in time all these challenging energies will come into flow and balance. But it still seems like you're trying to find some information. That's not coming from the top of the deck, so it's not like you're leading with it. But I feel like you're not necessarily seeing the full picture, and so you may need to do a little bit more reconnaissance. The Emperor going forward, near future. Oh, wow. Yeah. So I feel as if on some level that, you know, the jury's out. You'll be in that energy of needing to make a decision. The Nine of Wands suggests the exhaustion, the frustration, feeling at the end of your ropes underneath, and that's why you're in this Two of Swords. You will be in the Two of Swords if you're not already. Two of Pentacles, like trying to get some inner clarity around the situation for the decision that you have to make and how you're going to proceed. And the Two of Pentacles is telling you it may be fluid. You might, you know, things might be up in the air for a while, but on some level, the Two of Swords is crossroads energy and your exhaustion, right? It's wearing thin here. So I do feel that you'll be making a decision going forward, although you may need to keep, things may be fluid for a while. So let's see what Spirit says with this Ace of Swords. Queen of Swords, Four of Swords, King of Pentacles. This insight, this knowledge, this whatever, this truth bomb even perhaps, that Spirit's advising you about, saying we're sending that to you so you can get clarity, so you can ask the questions you need to ask. She's a truth seeker, truth teller, Queen of Swords, so that you can finally heal. And then underneath we have the King of Pentacles. So we know this is about somebody that may be in another committed connection on some level, could be a married person, but this is somebody at the very least you have looked at here in 3D as somebody you could see yourself with for the long haul. So I feel as if the message from Spirit is we're sending you this information. We're gonna open up the opportunity for you to get all the clarity you need so that you can finally heal. Kind of powerful. Let's look at the Hierophant, the energy surrounding you. You may be like, what's hidden from you? This person that you're dealing with is feeling this Four of Pentacles. They're feeling your closed off energy, because their belief systems may be shifting or changing, and they may be preparing to come toward you with an open heart, but they're feeling that blocked energy. They're feeling your sky-high wall here. and therefore they may be complacent about it. That Nine of Cups is not coming through as wish fulfillment. It's coming through in reverse as complacency, right? Their beliefs may be shifting. They may want to come toward you, you know, in a way that's more loving and romantic and sensitive, but they're feeling, you know, the concrete block wall. And so they may not be taking any action. Six of Wands. Well, so this is exactly from the morning musing. For those of you in the channel membership, if you're interested in learning more, there is a link below about the channel membership. But these two cards came out together, same spot, same kind of energy, right? Resistance to, like, you were sort of thinking that you had some buy-in from this person. You thought you were working through this connection together, you, your divine counterpart in spirit, that beautiful trinity, but there was really resistance lurking behind the scenes. So I feel like that's your fear, is this person is going to continue to resist that co-creative, collaborative, cooperative energy to work on the connection, but you're kind of manifesting, you're hoping in your hopes that you're manifesting a reconciliation, a triumphant homecoming, the victory. But I think you fear that they're going to resist it, that they're not really open to the work that would be required to get this connection back on track. Four of Pentacles. Yeah, it's coming through as boundaries. The Four of Pentacles. We've got the Two of Cups with the Star, right? So this is not just healing, but it is your, you know, keeping hope alive, hope, faith, and trust that the universe has your back and will grant the wish. And underneath, knowing this is going to take work. So I'm feeling the Four of Pentacles is your line in the sand. It's coming through more as boundaries. And not so much, yeah, a little guarded energy. Granted, I'm looking at everything that's gone on. How could you not be guarded? So that's a normal human thing. But it's coming through more as, it, you know, there are going to have boundaries. There are lines in the sand for this connection. I'm hoping that we can work it out. So I do feel like you're going to keep hope alive, but you're going to reestablish some better boundaries, because we do have this sort of deceitful, betrayal, low vibe energy, shadow energy that you're presently trying to sort through. Seven of Cups. Okay, so if this is resonating for you and you'd like to continue with me, there is a link below in the description box. The extended is all from the Divine Masculine's point of view, and they show up twice here, so I bet they'll have a lot to say. We'll look at their present energy, how they're showing up in the reading, how they see the situation, what do they think is going on, how they feel about you, their intentions towards you going forward. I'll pull another card from Spirit for guidance for what to do with all that energy, and I'll close it out with some additional oracle for you. So the link is below for that. Let me tell you who showed up. Capricorn, well, of course. But that may not be necessarily your energy. It could be, but it could also be blended with the Seven of Swords as just this super dark, toxic, karmic betrayal. We have Scorpio, Aries, Pisces, Aries, Sagittarius, Aries, a lot of Aries in this reading, Taurus, Virgo, and Gemini in the Magician, and we have Aquarius in the Star. So lots of energy showed up. The link to the extended is below, Cap. I hope if this spoke to you that you'll join me there. I'll see you there in a minute. Otherwise, take care, and I'll see you in a future reading. Bye for now.